All right, welcome to Two Hopped Broads.
Woohoo!
I'm Dee.
Trixie.
It's been a long time since we drank beer and told you about it.
Yes, I miss you.
I miss you all the time, every day.
Aw.
All right.
All right, now we're catching up. We're drinking beers.
Yep.
That was a long time overdue. Crazy beers.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah.
The CBD beer thing is awesome.
It's definitely awesome. It's brand new. CBD oil in the last year has just been, it's spiked. I mean,
it's in everything.
The usage for that is crazy. I have a hard time explaining CBD. Why don't you do that for me?
So CBD is from like hemp plants, and there isn't the psychoactive property that traditional pot that you like to smoke out there.
So they're like eliminating the THC out of it.
Right. Which I know with some of you thinking, you're like, that's the best part. But it turns out it's not. The CBD is actually really, really beneficial to a lot of people for a lot of reasons. Anything from sleep issues to joint problems, anything like that. But the good news is you can get all these wonderful benefits from ingesting CBD, but you won't test positive on your drug test if you have to take one.
And you have, like, your brain together.
Right.
Like, it's because it's not psychoactive, you're not getting, like, you're not feeling the high, but it, like, relieves pain.
Sure. It calms people down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stuff like that. So we have the Untitled Art CBD Pilsner today. And it's delish.
It's so good. So this Pilsner, I mean, it's crisp and it's super clean. And I was telling you this, I think it actually started tasting better when it warmed up a little bit.
I concur 100%.
And that doesn't always happen with Pilsners. So that's pretty interesting in my book. And I've always wondered, like, what the actual mouthfeel effects are of CBD oil in contrast to the carbonation in them. And I wonder if that's why.
Right, maybe. Because I usually like my Pilsners super duper cold. And this one, I didn't like it as much when I first opened it as I do now. That is for dang sure.
I know, isn't that funny?
That's weird.
When we first opened it, I was like, it's good. It's good.
And now I'm like, oh my God, maybe it's the CBD affecting us.
Maybe it is. Oh my God, now we're just all sorts of relaxed and nothing matters anymore. So, first time I ever heard about CBD, because I'm kind of, I was new to the game. Last year was at the Great Taste of the Midwest when Nasala Kombucha had a CBD oil beer. Or kombucha, I should say. It was non-alcoholic kombucha. And, when you're talking about non-alcoholic something at the Great Dane, it was just a really great stop to make, in the middle of all those beers to get something refreshing that wasn't doused down in alcohol. And I don't know what the effects were that day, just because I personally was probably consuming too much beer to adequately
assess what the CBD was doing. Right.
But I found it really interesting, and when it was explained to me, I was like, oh, how funny. And like at that point, they still weren't sure on the legal ramifications of even distributing it.
Right, and now it's coming to all Walgreens, it's going to be everywhere.
You CBD oil everywhere. This first CBD oil beer I had, though, was at Great Dane with you guys. And that was the Green Glory APA, so American Pale Ale. And that was the first time I really noticed the difference in the mouthfeel.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And we did a comparison, because the Green Glory was their beer Old Glory, but with the CBD. Oh. So we did a comparison with the Old Glory next to the CBD, and there's a big difference there, for sure.
Was it mouthfeel or flavor?
A little bit of both, for sure. I felt like I could maybe taste the CBD a little more in the Great Dane Green Glory than I could in this CBD Pilsner from Untitled Art.
Okay.
There was a little bit there. Not a whole lot. It wasn't overpowering, but...
Do you remember what the milligrams of CBD was in that one?
I don't remember.
I'm kind of looking through this article, but I don't see it listed here. And, God, those numbers are kind of hard to remember. But this one on the can says it's only... what does it say? 5 milligrams of CBD. It doesn't sound like that would be a whole lot, but I'm not...
Yeah, I don't think it is a whole lot. I mean, I've seen where it's 20. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
And, I know the...
20 seems to be the standard for, pain purposes.
Well, I think it varies for each person. I don't take CBD myself. So I don't know about the dosing on that. But I do know it comes in like different increments too. So like 500, 1,000, 1,500.
Yeah.
As far as like the strength of it goes. So, but that's definitely like, it's crazy because I feel like some people are trying CBD and not maybe getting the proper guidance on it, so they're not seeing the benefits.
I think I'm one of those
it.
people because I use it very seldomly, but once in a while, Chris and I have it at the house, and it's mostly just, I think I take it maybe a couple times a month when like.
A lot of people say that you should do it every day to get the full benefits.
Mine is more of when I like have a big back day.
Yeah.
Like pain management, and then it just kind of helps me go to sleep at the end of the night.
Perfect.
So I like save it for that moment. I don't see a need in my own life to have it every day, but yeah, that's true. If you're taking it for like medical purposes,
right.
And you should be more consistent with it.
Absolutely. Like drink one of these every day.
Yeah, drink a beer with CBD oil in it every day. It'll just, it's medically helpful.
And Untitled Art, they're Untitled Art, they're in Wanakee.
They are in Wanakee, and they're they contract brew, but I mean, he is just, this guy keeps flipping out beers left and right, and they're always new, they're always unique. He pairs the logos up with artists. They list the artists on the outside, so it's a cool concept of a brewery, and they're rocking it, especially for contract brew situation.
Yeah. Fantastic beers from them. They had a maple vanilla porter or stout around Christmas time that was so fantastic. They had was it a tangerine IPA or something?
Yeah, they
was
did,
fantastic.
and I loved it.
It was so good.
They do a lot of beers with lactose in it too. So like their lactose IPAs and stuff are super good. The milkshake.
Yeah, the milkshake.
The milkshake one. That's one of my faves.
Right on. Yeah, I love Untitled Art. They're great. But I'm looking forward to, I mean, I feel like this is just the beginning.
It's honestly just the beginning. Like, we have a CBD beer in a can just on liquor shelves now. This is not the only time you're going to see it. So, I mean, I think that this beer is going to run out really quickly on the market, but keep your eyes open for other CBD-infused beers out there because it's not the last time. And
I think I'm interested to see what's going to happen, too, when pot overall gets legalized. Because wasn't it Lagunitas tried to do that beer that was called like the Chronic or whatever, and it smelled like weed, and the government had a problem with it. But I just know that once it's all legalized, the brewers are going to be all over it, dude.
Oh, I mean, come on. We call it a safety meeting. They call it safety meetings for a reason.
Right, exactly.
Like, where do you think? Yeah,
it's happening.
It's happening. It's a losing battle that people are fighting.
Yep.
It's going to happen. The people have spoken.
Absolutely. All right, if someone wanted to pick up the Untitled Art CBD Pilsner, where would they find it?
We have it at Trixie's Liquor, and we have Untitled Art often tapped at Growlers to Go-Go. Come in and see us anytime. But, yeah, it's Untitled Art you'll find pretty much anywhere in Madison as well. So
love
keep
it.
your eyes open.
All right, thanks for listening to Two Hot Broads.
Bye.